home team ready. Big creams, big rings, we want it. You won't forget it. We came to handle business. My home team ready. Big creams, big rings, we want it. You won't forget it. We came to handle business. My home team ready. Big creams, big rings, we want it.
(26-18). Braves on top of the new Lioneers basketball operations basketball team here. A Sunday evening crowd. And if you get to see shots in the audience with a purple and blue cheering sticks. Encourage anyone out there interested in the Plus League to stay tuned with us. We have future games set in their preseason warm-up game schedule. November 7th and 8th, of course, at Taipei Stadium, and also in Taichung, November 21st and 22nd. No, none of these teams call Taichung their home, but that could change in the future. We'll see.
Yeah,
Li Huan up top, now to the corner. That shot's no good.
this shot.
No 15, number 15, E.
Joe's bringing up the ball.
Lu Ze-yi. Now for the Braves. Little pick and roll action.
Sun Xiangjun.
Jumps off. And that's good.
2 points counted.
Sun Xiangjun Jack. Good screen, good screening game. Now Oscar will try to counter up top. Passing it to Jianhao. And now to the corner.
Goes baseline.
Yeah,
And
right.
put up a 3, air ball.
This is everything, but they retain possession. 7 seconds left on the clock. Oscar.
Oscar with a 3.
Dribble in, but that
In
goes
and out.
down and out. So here we go, up for the Braves. Joseph at the point. Getting double teamed, finding Smart, now inside. The smallest guy on the court, Jianhao, able to force a pass. That ball's out of bounds. It will stay over here.
Yeah.
So Li Huan unable to keep Smart out. Forcing that out of bounds.
Yeah, good box out by Chen Li Huan, but Smart jumped just a little bit higher.
The earlier play, Joseph. Getting it done with Jack Sun Xiangjun.
Okay, we see a power move, miss. Right, good put back by Zheng Xiangjun.
There he is again. And now the Braves are taking advantage of the Lioneers on the boards.
Yeah.
So right now, Oscar conducting traffic up top. Over in here through the drive, but knocked out of bounds. They'll retain possession. Checking out the rebounding stats. 18 for the Braves and only 12 for the Lioneers. Might be something that they need to emphasize. Now 12-point lead for the Braves. Howard, I keep asking everyone, how would you describe basketball in Taiwan? Why is it so popular?
Well, definitely with the influence of NBA, also
Sure.
you know, recent years with our president Charles Chen.
That's right.
He's promoting basketball. He used to be a basketball player, sharing with the audience, and then he started off as a basketball player, and then he had his own team, and now he has a league.
That's right. The team you're referring to are the Formosa Dream.
The Dreamers, yes.
The Dreamers, they played in the earlier game. Now Charles focusing on bigger things, league operations, while the Formosa Dreamers focus on trying to put up some good basketball. You mentioned the NBA outreach back in 2009. Indiana Pacers came over with the Denver Nuggets for an exhibition game, maybe a preseason game if I recall correctly. I believe I was there for that one in Taipei.
Game, yeah.
13,000 fans came into, I believe it was the Taipei Dome.
Yeah.
And then 4 years later, Indiana came once again, but this time facing off against the Houston Rockets with a certain Lin brother.
Yeah.
on the roster of the Houston Rockets at the time?
I was there the second game when the Houston Rockets played the Pacers, when Dwight Howard was still in his prime.
Certainly exciting. Dwight Howard, recent NBA champion with the Los Angeles Lakers, of course. Quan and I gave him a good shout out for their work done in the bubble.
Yeah.
Wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. They had to stay there for a good almost 3 months, right?
That's right. More than 100 days in the bubble for league personnel. We applaud their efforts. Well, it'll be interesting to tune into what the NBA does in the future. But right now, Plus League action, playing on the 2013 exhibition game floor.
Ooh.
There's an easy inbounds.
Easy 2 points by Han Guanhan.
Henry checking into the ball game, 6'5", 196 centimeters tall.
Yeah, now
Double team over here.
Double team.
Smart underneath.
Smart.
Easy put in.
Yeah, so back to what you were saying, I think everybody in Taiwan, they're very happy to see the new league form, and with the home court visitors, this kind of setup, so the locals can cheer for their home teams.
Li Huan with a jumper. 2 points go down, 10-point game now. So speaking of which, NBA is popular. They have a lot of sneakers and merchandise, and of course, broadcast daily here in Taiwan
Joe
in the morning.
with a 3, no good.
Smart with a
good
flying rebound.
Wow.
In for 2.
Good hustle by Smart.
Wonder if Lin Guanlin will consider getting a little bit more size on the floor for the Lioneers right now. 3 front court players, 2 backcourt players.
Good ball fake.
Unable to finish there. So number 1 Lin, Joseph Lin. No look pass. Little pressure, but Oscar there for the steal. Will he complete the possession? A little bit of a scramble, and they get the ball back. Up ahead, easy, fast break, but no, Smart there for the block. Exciting back and forth. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Braves up. Opportunity over in the corner. Close to us, Smart. Pick up the
Nearly
dribble.
lose it. Oh, a foul by Chen Li Huan.
Smart taking advantage of the re-dribble.
See the replay here. Good flying rebound by Smart.
Li Huan kind of looking over at us. It's not a foul, he said. I wonder if he knows he's on YouTube with a global audience.
Yeah.
But anyways, the focus on the court. Smart from outside. Little off the rim.
Ooh.
Foul on the court. I learned from Jason yesterday that sometimes the players will use a Watao on the court, but it might mean something else. We won't share that information. If we ever get broadcasted to an American audience, I don't want to get in trouble with the FCC. Anyways, back to the action. Your Mandarin lesson will come slow and steady, but it'll be in there.
It'll be in there. Okay, we see Tian Hao bringing up the ball.
Over to Oscar on the left side. That's his
Oscar
preferred side.
with a 3, stepping into 3. Bang! That's a 3. Another 3 by Oscar.
Nothing but net. 10 points on the quarter. 10 points in the half, I should say.
Yeah.
8-point game right now.
Crowd's
Joseph.
fired up again.
Point
Ooh.
baseline. Tough play, but we'll miss the layup.
Oscar with the
Got bumped him
rebound.
a few times. Li Huan
Li Huan.
attacking the rim. A couple players down
No
midcourt.
call.
And Oscar with a
the
putback. Now 7-point game. Braves stuck at 34 points a little bit.
Little Euro step by Smart.
Walled off by the Lioneers. Then going baseline, a la Nash.
Good fake. Oh, it hit Joe's, off of Joe's head.
Kind of with a dead cockroach down under. Not literally, just figuratively speaking.
Here we see the 3D replay.
Nothing but net. And then a little bit of a challenge here. And Oscar, before hitting the ground again, putting that ball back up. Thank you for sticking with us. We've been working with some of the technical difficulties the league and their broadcast crew has. We appreciate their efforts. Thank you for sticking with us. Ooh. Not paying attention.
Yeah,
Ball out of bounds.
Pan Guanhan falls asleep over there.
Henry. Maybe they were running a set play, not paying so much attention to the ball. Yesterday, a little bit more subdued crowd, kind of getting warmed up to the Plus League. Today, a little bit more energy, a little bit more enthusiasm. Pass down the middle.
Good cut in the middle.
Unable to convert, but there's a foul.
Foul
on the arm.
On the arm. Han Guanghan getting to the line.
And 3 players over here getting a little bit of instructions from Lin Guanghan. First free throw's up and out. Too hard and a little bit to the right. So 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to play. 34-27 Braves. First half action in Plus League basketball presented on YouTube. Thank you all for joining in. Second one is good.
Second one is good.
Now timeout on the floor.
Another timeout. Fubon calls a timeout. With that free throw, now the score is 34-28. Fubon with a 6-point lead.
President of the league, Chen Jianzong, Charles, finding his way back to a courtside seat. His operations with the league office has been working really hard. This league, just an idea in the springtime. You get a little bit of listen into the Braves. He's instructing his team, Coach Xu Jinze, talking about handling the Lioneers' pressure. Needs some help from the front court players. And then on the other side, the Lioneers probably getting encouragement to continue the defensive pressure.
Yeah, looking at the rebounding stats, Fubon has 16 defensive rebounds, and 6 offensive rebounds, total 22. Whereas the Lioneers combined of 20. My bad, combined of 14. So we hope to see the Lioneers be more aggressive on the boards.
So the end of timeout buzzer sounded. I'd like to continue on that conversation about the Plus League. Purpose is to bring out the very best elements of basketball, entertainment, community, to really enhance everything that is going on around the league, with the league. The idea that the home cities, when the league games end up there, see a lot more of the local fans getting to take in the action, cheer for their home team.
That's correct.
Take in maybe some stadium food, if the stadium so choose.
Tonight we're in Hsinchu. I don't know if they serve Hsinchu meat and rice noodle here.
Certainly something to check out if you ever get the chance. Now, trying to go for the mismatch underneath. Kicking it around, the Braves with a floater. A little too hard. Now outside. Opening 3 is good.
Jian Weiru with the 3, yeah. So Ryan, did you know Hsinchu was called a windy city?
I just learned that recently.
Yeah.
Windy City. Not quite the same geography as Chicago. There's a fancy pass. Chicago, of course, a waterfront town. Hsinchu, kind of. Most coastal cities in Taiwan are on the west coast. That's where most of the populace is.
Yeah, with the Taiwan windy city, we see Oscar's play. We hope he'll blossom like Derrick Rose, huh?
Sure. A little bit of tic-tac-toe over here with the Braves, and they are able to put that one in. So 36-28. Now an open drive and Euro step.
Oscar with ball fake.
Back inside and outside. Oscar.
Another 3 by Oscar. Now he has 14 points.
Now Braves going the other way. The floater is up and in. Dai Tingan getting his run in. Very dangerous with a cutting game, but over here with the Lioneers. Pass out of bounds. Not touched by the Braves, so we'll come this way.
So Oscar's 3 for 3 on the 3-point shooting.
He's
Here on the replay. It's a very pretty stroke.
not known for sharpshooting, but he's proving in these plus league games that he can knock it down from deep.
Yes, sir.
Knocking down 2 in a row in last night's game after some fans in this courtside seat said he wasn't able to. Now
Lob inside.
goes to our side, a power move, knocking out of the way
Two
the Braves.
Jianwei, 2 points. Now quickly, ball back on the other side.
13-point game now. Lioneers trying to get their offense going.
Little 2-man game.
Tianhao now up to the Oscar, driving right, passing right. Shot goes up and a little off as well.
Smart with the rebound.
That time is Henry. Tang Guanhan unable to knock it down. So into the corner on the right side for the Braves, playing a little bit more physically than the Lioneers.
Lockdown D by Oscar here. Yes.
Like, ball go to
Thought he was gonna save that ball. Go for a diving save.
the referees, checking things out and communicating. Certainly something that they've been encouraged to do,
Yeah.
to help each other out. 3 of them will work together.
We see Lin Guanlan arguing with the ref there, but ball remains with Fubon.
The referees, of course, putting in a lot of work and talking with the league about changes to the rules and points of emphasis, trying to put on the best product out there.
Yeah, they had a 2-day training session, I believe.
There's a layup blown. Now going the other way. Shout.
So
Backing down. But that pass almost intercepted. So the Lioneers will reset. Oscar Tianhao against Smart, driving and getting the foul
Yes.
on the floor.
No shots.
I believe that is the 4th foul for the Braves. Only 1 for the Lioneers. Now Oscar getting some instructions from the bench. Here we see the replay of the foul. Little body bump.
You know, Ryan, I think Tianhao with 2 points only, but he's making a lot of plays on the court. Ooh.
Block shot. Tianhao there to knock it back. And back and forth action. 10 seconds on the
Big
clock.
crossover. Tianhao open. 3. No good.
Off the side of the iron. Ball out of bounds. Braves. Lioneers retain possession.
Yes.
Right now, the Lioneers playing a little bit more scrambling, both on offense and defense. They need to try to get their footing back in this game.
Yeah, they need to get the tempo back, run some set plays as opposed to one-on-one isolation plays.
A good suggestion here by Howard Huang, color commentator for the game. I'm Ryan Chen. 2 minutes left to play. Xiao, fancy layup, but no in.
Good put back by Tang Guanhan. Henry.
The Braves playing with pace themselves, coming down the other way. Now we'll reset. Dent, down low, intercepted by Oscar.
Steal by Oscar.
They'll lead the 3-on-2 break.
Ooh.
And a little bit of a mishap, but they'll get the ball back. 1 minute 30 left in the game. Lioneers down by 11.
Let's see. Little 2-man game again. Pick and roll.
No opening, but into the corner. Williams with a shot, and it's good.
Bang, that's a 3. Now 43-35.
Dunway, with after that make, has got 5 points on the night. Caldwell Hall leads the team with 14, but now they're on defense.
Yeah.
Braves,
1 minute left. No
physical
call.
play. Now double team. They're finding the open man and
The
intercepted.
slap. Okay, we see Oscar bring up.
Almost turnover there. A little too aggressive trying to get the ball to the open man underneath. Now a mismatch. Going the other way.
Xiao last touched.
He was double teamed down low. We got a mismatch on a smaller player.
Yep.
So Howard, checking out the sights and sounds. We'll definitely get your take on how Hsinchu is doing, putting on this basketball game. Right now, less than 40 seconds left. Braves going on the offense. Shot from the outside is a little off.
Xiao with the rebound. Oscar pushing.
Directing traffic right now. Williams into the corner. Not receiving. Backdoor not open. So from the top, Smart matched up on. Now retreating to the back. They'll go for one shot here.
Now Williams with the ball.
5-second difference. Williams
Hesitation.
off too strong. 7 seconds left for the
Braves
Braves.
still have the chance to make the
Before
last
half.
shot. Oh,
Almost a steal, but hesitant shot. Not in. So after that, flurry to end the half. 43-35, Braves ahead of the Lioneers. A lot of crazy action going on. We'll be heading to half pretty soon. So Howard, what do you anticipate the Lioneers doing to get back into this game in the second half?
they need to talk it over in the locker room. And I think, like I said before, they need to do some more set plays as opposed to isolations. So we'll see if they make the change up in the second half.
More analysis when we come back. Welcome back to halftime. If you want to know the actual halftime before we get back to play, we're coming in at 12 and a half minutes before we resume play. So Howard, you came in for the first game to check things out a little bit. Any thoughts early on?
Well, like I said, I think the home court did a very good job in terms of controlling the traffic and then, protecting the entrance, controlling the flow. And then with the Lightning, especially the opening, is very different from my used to experience in Taiwan. And then, like I said, the home court versus visitors. The home crowd is like cheering up for the home team. When Fubon trying to make free throws, they make all this noise. It's just like NBA level. I'm very happy for Taiwan basketball.
Right now, some festivities on the court, shooting contest. Right now on the Mandarin side, the Chinese side, they're interviewing president of the league, Chen Jinzhou. If you would like to listen in, you could switch over, but the last professional league in Taiwan was known as the CBA, the Chinese Basketball Alliance.
Yes.
Took place 1996 to about 99 before shutting down operations. Before we were all that aware of professional basketball. But taking those lessons learned and what has been going on across Asia and across basketball around the world, the Plus League is hoped to last for a long time.
For a long time, yes. Currently, we have 4 teams We're hoping to have more teams, maybe more from the south, like I mentioned earlier. Maybe one in Taichung. And Kaohsiung, we actually had one before, but it wasn't in the Plus League. It was in the ABL League.
That's right. I believe it was the Kaohsiung Truth. Played real
yes.
briefly in the ABL,
Yes.
but have since disbanded. It's not impossible for the teams we have on hand to play in the ABL.
Yeah.
A possible concept of a domestic versus an international competition where you play your games at home for your home cup, and maybe the top teams get to play in the international competition as well, spreading around the love for basketball across the continent, across the area, just like they have in perhaps European competitions with football and basketball that they do there.
Believe it or not, about 15 years ago, there was a team called Xinlang. It was, I believe the member was Zheng Zilong, Zhou Junsan, all the veterans who used to play for the Chinese Taipei. And they used to form a Taiwanese team and play against the league and the teams in China. And that was a very exciting to watch, because we see it's almost like a Chinese Taipei team playing against the Chinese team.
Of course, the current CBA is the Chinese Basketball Association, taking place in the mainland. A number of our Plus League players used to play in that league, including on the Braves, Lin Zijie, the Beast, and then Zheng Wending.
Yes, Zheng Wending, who used to play for the Shanghai Sharks.
Currently, those two players nursing their injuries. We anticipate their Plus League debut further along in the schedule, maybe in the preseason warm-up or maybe during the regular season.
Yes.
And on the Lioneers side, Zheng Wei used to play.
Wu Daihao as well. Wu Daihao used to be one of the starting center.
He's a little banged up from yesterday's action in the first half, so
I'm also happy to see Wu Daihao to be back leading the young Lioneers.
That's right. A very young team. I don't know how this statistically makes sense, but for the players who were on the floor and the minutes that they played, certainly the Lioneers were the youngest team yesterday and so far today.
Yeah, there's a Chinese saying, 家有一宝如有，家有一老如有一宝。
So the free throw competition going on the floor right now. The gentleman in the gray sweatshirt making 6 or 7 in a row. Getting the crowd involved. The commissioner, league president, and their operations have been working really hard. At the time, they didn't even know who would be in the league. They just thought it would be a great concept with the Dreamers and the Braves playing internationally, getting that recognition in a pro team themselves with their home stadiums in the ABL. Of course, I'm sure all the fans, when seeing the teams from abroad come in, will root for the local Taiwan team, but they had to convince Puyin to join their team, their operations, and that would be 3 teams. So they had to find a 4th. These very Lioneers, through the leadership of Eric and Mosley, we call them here, they recruited Kenny Gall to be the head of basketball operations. And so they formed the leadership group and found stakeholders, shareholders to join their operations and put together this team.
Yeah, they spent about two to 3 months to put together this team. And then we see, like I mentioned before, they found veteran Wu Daihao alongside with his former teammate Lin Guanlun to be the head coach. And then we see them yesterday, their debut in the preseason, they played very in sync.
That's right. So they've been practicing together the least. This team of pseudo free agents, really. There's no restrictions for the league signing players. And there's no draft, at least this first season. Your free agency is your draft. A little girl on the court trying to make a basket. Not quite got the strength.
And you see in the stands, the fans are all wearing their local jersey, their local T-shirts with the Lioneer logo in front. This has never been seen before, right, Ryan?
It's never seen so much merchandise, so much enthusiasm and planning into it. You see on the screen some corn on the cob in the stadium. It's not very common for food to be allowed in arenas in Taiwan.
Yes.
Certainly a little bit more work on the arena and the arena staff, but the Lioneers are willing to put in that effort to give the fans the best experience they can have watching basketball.
Like the name of the league, it's definitely a plus. Plus for the vendors, plus for the audience, plus for the players, team owners, the viewers online as well.
Commissioner Chen, Charles reminding us that the idea is for this to happen in all the home stadiums.
Yeah.
So for people, including maybe transportation with cabs and cab unions, to collect their fare when the visitors from out of town come through, or for the food sellers, food stands, and merchandise to promote their business as well. And of course, overnight stays and tourism to be big. With COVID-19, interestingly enough, the southern part of the island has done very well. Everyone in Taiwan just checking out what is there to be offered domestic travel-wise.
Yes.
Checking through the box scores. We will bring you those stats after the break. Thank you for sticking with us with Plus League action. We'll be right back after a break. plus League Basketball on YouTube. We are excited to bring our professional basketball to a global audience. That's the power that the internet has for us. Before we head into the second half, we get to review the statistics of both teams. So with that graphic cards popping up any moment now, there it is. Braves ahead 43-35 in the scoring category, of course. Shooting percentage favoring the Braves as well, 18 of 38, that's 47%. The Lioneers struggling from the field, only 14 for 45. Three-pointers in the Lioneers favors 3-1. But the rebounds, I'm sure, is definitely something Howard and I will go through pretty soon.
Yes.
Assists is pretty even. Now,
Turnover for Braves is difference is 6.
12 turnovers for the Braves. That is a total of 9 steals for the Lioneers.
But worth mentioning, I think both teams have a very low percentage of a three-point shooting, and that's very odd. Especially, you know, only Oscar is on fire with 3 for 3 on threes, and the Braves, they only made 1 as a team. And also the rebound, Ryan, you mentioned, 27 versus 18 for total rebounds. Any suggestion for the Lioneers?
I suggest that, like yesterday, they somehow turn up the pressure and try to get out in the open court. I don't look forward to them beating the Braves on the boards, though they need to keep control of that. Like you said, Oscar with 14 points. The next highest player is King of Hsinchu, Chen Lihuan. Probably the most standout stat is Zheng Xiangjun with 4 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds, 8 total.
Yes.
So
and,
his 10 points.
Fubon's Ling Suwei, Joseph Lin play almost 12 minutes with 4 turnovers. So if he can contain his turnover, I think you know the lead will be even larger.
Of course, Joseph Lin, the only steal for the Braves. Wonder if they have any interest in getting in the turnover game. Now Oscar attacking on the left side, close to where we are.
With a little crossover.
Now up top.
Ball fake.
Now outside. Another fake and a cut. Ooh. A runner and is in. Number 12, Evan Li Jiarui. Had a standout game last night, 14 points. Joseph attacking. Hounded by the double team. Smart rotates over to the left. Lioneers scrambling and have to commit the foul.
Foul by Henry.
You see the runner Euro step from the free throw line.
Move.
Not easy. Henry, have you ever done that in the game? A Euro from the free throw line?
Maybe in the paint, not from the free throw line.
Of course, the Euro move made popular with a little bit more relaxation of the rules, but certainly adding exciting element to the interior play.
Yeah, good boxing out now by Li Jiarui, Evan.
So just about a minute into the third quarter, Lioneers down by 6. Now with possession, Jian Hao dishing and moving to the right side. The Lioneers a little stuck on offense right now, trying to organize. Li Jiarui coming over the screen. Oscar working on Smart now, up top.
Okay, there's a mismatch.
And a traveling on the floor. Henry unable to create an opening. Right now communicating with Oscar, trying to encourage a 2-man game to get going. Try to find an opening. Now back on defense are the Lioneers. So during halftime, who'd you see in the crowd? Any interesting people?
I see kids with corn on a cob and some celebrities in the first row. I think this is very different than SBL because normally SBL we play at a smaller stadium and then there's no first row, like the VIP row. You know, so seeing celebrities, people coming out all the way from Taipei to Hsinchu to watch this game, you know, it's good.
There's a pass picked off. Indeed, the Plus League taking advantage of LED boards on the sidelines to promote our sponsors. Thank you for helping us put on this production.
And also something worth mentioning, now we have on our third floor, we see all these high-def camera, 4K cameras powered by Taiwan Mobile.
Of course, bringing you the 3D surround views of special plays and highlights worth mentioning. Now Oscar working up the middle, dishing it off to the right side. A little hard for us to see in the corner. Braves with good defense. Can it last? Oscar from the top. And it's good.
That is money.
He's got that touch when he shoots.
Yes.
The ball rotates beautifully and it doesn't make much contact. Scrambling again now, out of bounds. Joseph trying to hit smart with his fastball.
That's a 5th turnover by Joseph.
Howard keeping tight eye on the score sheet. Joseph right now in the matchup against Count.
Okay, let's see.
Braves with zone, Braves and man defense.
Also trying to go for a pick and roll, 2-man game, go baseline, swing up top.
Aaron pass,
Okay.
2 seconds
Running
left.
down, no good.
Braves come the other way. Some contact in the front court, but not called. Toss down low, mismatch.
Oh, that was almost an and-one play.
Looks like Tianhao was able to prevent the shot from going down, but committed the foul. 173 centimeter, 5'8" guard. Was playing the collegiate level, but decided to turn pro and play for the Plus League, the Lioneers, the upstart team.
Yeah, and I like how Lin Guanlun leaves Tianhao on the court. He played almost a full quarter, the first quarter, and now he's starting for the second quarter to let the youngster to learn, you know, how to control tempo. And I think Tianhao does a very good job, you know, threading the needles, running, setting screens.
So with that missed free throw, early on your picture was Zheng Wenting. Well-known, famous, skillful big man for Chinese Taipei for many years. Not going to be playing tonight. In the 5 o'clock
Blocked
matchup,
by Smart.
the Lioneers taking on the Braves at the dinner time hour. So Howard, you mentioning corn on the cob is not helping my stomach. Joseph with the turnaround and layup.
Good move by Ling Suwei.
We'll have to see what they offer up in the media room later on. But with 8 minutes left in the third quarter, Joseph called for the foul, getting in the face of Tianhao. Almost caused the turnover.
Yeah, we see Joseph turning up his aggressiveness on defense.
So Williams will check in the game, get some fresh legs out there.
You see there.
On the other side, Oscar, number 4 for the Lioneers. He also came from the collegiate level, being classmates, but out of Southeast Missouri State. There's a shot made from the top.
Good mid-range jumper. Yeah. And also, previous game we saw Sun Siyang, Oscar's former teammate, play very well. So quick crossover by Joseph, missed shot, rebound.
Lioneers come the other way with some speed. Hsinchu pulling it out, looking for a teammate. They'll reorganize right now. Fake handoff and a real handoff. Oscar working the pick and roll game.
Oh, that's a fancy
Hard.
pass.
Not quite open yet. Another screen for Williams.
Good ball movement.
Unable to hit. A little bit tugging down low.
Ball remains on this side.
Talihan unable to secure that rebound, but Joseph poked it out of bounds.
Underhand pass by Oscar.
Made popular this year certainly by LeBron James's dribbling and the one-handed pass.
Yeah.
Kids, first consult your coaches before doing that. I'm sure they would encourage you to pass with 2 hands. Maybe Howard, your coach, would agree.
Certainly, yes.
Right now, working on the left side, Oscar.
A fadeaway jumper, no good.
Going the other way.
Oh, no one's back on defense. That was an easy 2.
So with that, they spread the lead out to double digits again. Foul on the floor. Close to us. Right now, the Braves with 2 fouls on the quarter right now. Lioneers with 2 as well. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left to play. And And that will be our TV timeout. Everybody will get a breather, including us. 51-41, Braves over the Lioneers. Joined by Howard Huang, I'm Ryan Chen. We'll be right back. Plus League action on YouTube. Thanks for joining us.
My whole team ready. Big dreams, big rings, we want it. You won't forget it. We came to handle business. My whole team ready. Big dreams, big rings, we want it. You won't forget it. We came to handle business. My whole team ready. Big dreams, we want it.
So out of this timeout, official timeout underneath 7 minutes, give you guys the inside scoop of how Plus League basketball will go on with our professional broadcast. Right now the Lioneers trying to come back in this game. Right now down by 10. On screen is one of their players, Evan. Howard, you know that guy.
Yeah, certainly.
Elliot Tan, I should correct myself.
Elliot Tian, yeah. I used to go to the same school with Elliot. And he's been a sharpshooter since we play on the playground. Now he's playing the Pro League. He used to play in the Philippines for a couple of years, and then came back and joined the, it used to call Puyuan Jianzu, and they're called the Taoyuan team.
Another noteworthy thing about Oscar's appearance with the Lioneers, he wasn't actually part of the team for their opening press conference in Taipei.
Correct.
I remember Tian Hao, number 14, right now on the bench, was at that press conference and encouraged Oscar to sign with the Lioneers for them to join together in the backcourt. Former rivals, as we mentioned,
Yes,
at
former
the
rivals.
High School Basketball League tournament games.
Yeah, but now it's good seeing them on the same team, playing alongside each other, making plays.
So you need their leadership and skill in the second half here in Hsinchu. In the county stadium, renovated and enhanced by the Lioneers with permission and cooperation from Hsinchu County Mayor, as we saw.
And also another thing worth mentioning, we see Joe from the Fubon side and then Oscar from the Lioneers. They're both studying in the States, so we kind of see a more American style, playing, dribbling, and shooting.
Then Shanjun with that open layup underneath, assisted by his teammates. So free throws one way, basket the other way. 6 seconds left. Deep three-pointer is just off the mark. That was number 11, Henry. Joseph finding an opening.
Hard cut.
Smart unable to finish and fouled.
2 shots.
So we've crossed the halfway point of the third quarter. We got some substitutions coming through. Tian Hao for the Lioneers will come in, and we got a few more substitutions for the Braves, including their veteran. We mentioned Winston, Tai Wen-sen.
Tai Wen-sen is now on the court.
He's coming over.
And Lai Ting-en also on the court. Ling Mengxue.
So Smart with his free throws. A little short.
Now Fubon now with the 4 new players on the floor, keeping Smart still on the court.
No Braves player at the scorer's table to sub Smart out if a made free throw, so he will remain, as Henry pointed out. Out of St. Vincent's in the Caribbean, here in Taiwan for university. Jianxing University Science and Technology was in a 3-on-3 tournament circuit, 3-on-3 professional circuit.
Ooh. A miscommunication there.
Coach Ling encouraging the Lioneers pick up their pace.
Yeah. What do you think about the up-tempo pace the two teams are playing now?
I think they're definitely looking to score easier buckets. 48 minutes is a long game, and as many points as you can pile on, the better. There's a drive and a foul. That time, Lai Tingan getting into the middle. 5'9" guard himself, with no fear of the trees in the middle.
Yeah. Cutting through the middle like a hot knife through butter.
The Fubon Braves will make Heping Basketball Gymnasium their home. That stadium, the newest of them all, built in 2017 with a 7,000 person seating capacity. Plus league basketball action will be there November 7th and 8th if you're in Taiwan and interested in checking things out. Heping is in the southern part of Taipei. That free throw goes down. So back to a 13-point game for the Braves.
Nearly a turnover. Xiao with the ball.
Trying to find an opening over here. Li Huan giving it over to Williams, cutting. Trying to find an opening, but he'll resort to a fading shot. No good. Lioneers not so successful
turnover by Taiwan 10.
in the half court. So Williams back the other way. Down to Li Huan. He's working Meng Xue. Passing out of the double to the corner. Xiao. Down low. Nice spin move and finish. Recently subbed on. That was Sen.
That was Sen from
Long Yi Sen.
Long Yi Sen, yes.
Out of Macau. 6'7" center.
6'7".
200 centimeter.
Yes.
Big guy down low. Trying to discourage a shot. So the early floater.
I think Ling Huan probably heard my comment saying they need to pull down more boards. Now subbing in Sen.
Lai Tingan with a floater on the other end. But we got a foul on this side.
See here.
Backing down smart.
Spin move. Yes.
So without revealing too much about ourselves, Howard, I believe you are kind of like me, more of a perimeter player.
Yes.
I myself was a guard, then a forward, then a guard again through my playing days.
To share with you a little bit, actually, I not only went to school with Ellie, I also went to school with Stephen Curry. Learned a little bit here and there from him.
Did you play on the same floor?
Yeah, we did, but you know, we are on different levels.
Steph Curry, Golden State Warrior out of Davidson. I believe a 3-year player.
3-year player. He decided to go to the NBA, drafted 7th overall.
By those Warriors, now 3-time champs of the recent era.
Yourself is from the Bay Area, right, Ryan?
That's right. I got to take in a lot of Warriors games now that they moved to the new Chase Center. Of course, their season cut short by COVID-19. It was some crazy times, Howard.
Yeah.
Around the time Rudy Gobert, the first professional basketball player in the NBA, of course, to get COVID-19, and they decided to shut it down with so many uncertainties in the air.
I know. Well, luckily, we got to see them play in the bubbles.
That's right.
With the recent finals completing, Lakers winning the championship.
So Wesley handing off to Williams, getting the ball back.
And Tianhao.
Ooh, shake and bake, doesn't create the opening. Williams working himself, now down the baseline.
Okay,
Li Huan,
the king.
in and out. Oh, a little bit of a bouncer.
San.
No foul.
Xiao. Another rebound by
Li
the
Huan
king of Hsinchu, Chen Li Huan. Yes.
They must have heard us. We tell them how they couldn't rebound in 2 or 3 offensive boards in that
rebound, yes.
possession. So the no-look handoff. And Tai driving
with a
hard.
hook shot, no good.
Got a little bit of a bump, but not called. Now Williams starting across the floor. Up and out.
That's almost an and one, yes.
There on the screen is Kenny Gao. Sporting, I believe, is Li Jiarui's t-shirt. You think the GM should be sporting players' numbers?
Yeah.
I think that was a funny thing that was going on. I believe, as a Bay Area sports fan, hearing Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers football coach, sporting some of his players' jerseys in the walk-in to 49ers game. There's Kenny again. Like we mentioned, a popular, skillful player of his days. Then longtime basketball commentator for various networks in Taiwan in the morning NBA games.
Yes.
That's where he made his name. Most of Taiwanese basketball fans probably learned their basketball from Kenny.
I know. Kenny have a very deep knowledge of American basketball as well. Sometimes broadcasting the NBA.
So mismatch down low. Williams on the bigger player. You get a rotation
by Lioneer, teardrop, no rebound. Fubon
skillful skill. Tianhao coming the other way.
Ooh.
Numbers. Li Huan,
The king of
unable to finish.
Okay,
Now the Braves.
ball.
Numbers the other way. Attacking the body of Williams and getting the foul. Kind of a recovery before he gets up. That number 13, Meng Xue. A lot has to be said for Kenny's effort with a brand new team, trying to recruit players,
Yes.
get them signed.
Good foul there by Williams. No easy basket.
Pretty well known for playing on the blacktops. Some consider him a street ball player.
Yeah.
Getting his run in with a plus league team. The MC encouraging the baseline fans to make some noise, cause a distraction. Meng Xue, unaffected. Dropped that first one.
Made the first one.
The Lioneers able to get ahead of the Formosa Dreamers yesterday by playing very aggressive on defense, getting a lot of steals, causing 35 turnovers in all. They'll be looking to somehow get a fix with this 13-point deficit in the third quarter with just 2 minutes left.
Okay, we see Xiao.
Now Williams.
And
All their players on the perimeter with a 5-out spot. Yeah.
Oh, no foul called.
Leads to a turnover. Reminding us of the Utah Jazz with their often comebacks down big in the second half.
Right, yes.
Unable to prevail in the end, though.
And also, the Lioneers ran a lot of, two-man game, pick and roll. Whoa, big block by San. So the two-man game ran by Oscar and the big men from the Lioneers. Kind of remind us about Karl Malone and John Stockton's a little bit. Now we see Ryan's father on TV.
Dennis Chen getting the first game on color commentary. Pointing the other way. He believes it should have gone the other way.
Another turnover.
Some fancy passing.
Lioneers pushing.
With the numbers. Getting a little too crowded down low.
Xiao.
Knocked that one in, even though he ended up on the ground. So, down to an 11-point lead.
Okay, 1 minute left in the third quarter.
Trying to organize the Braves. Lighting and cutting left with after the pick. No, that is opening. The floater's no good. After the rebound. The shooters know where the ball ends up best. So, with a 14-second shot clock. Count, backing off.
Tight with a ball fake. Spin.
Up and out. So Dennis sitting courtside with some of his VIP guests. Right there on the screen was exec for ELTA TV network, Sally Chen. Plus League still figuring out how we will continue on with our broadcast.
Oscar's about to check in. You see him on the baseline. Sideline now walking back to the sideline.
Not quite in time, so he will anticipate the next dead ball. Tight, knocking in that one. So we will get a substitution. Tian Hao, it seems, will get subbed out. Playing a little bit better in this Sunday game after Saturday's opener. So Oscar in for the end of the third, presumably for the entire fourth quarter. Much better player with a crowd on hand.
Yes. Now ball swing to the left.
Williams.
Ooh.
Hesitation and shot. It's
Oh,
good.
It's good. Three-pointer is good by Williams.
Williams.
63-53.
9 points on the afternoon, evening. A few more substitution for the Lioneers, getting in their front court players in. Just 19 seconds left on the clock. Braves setting up for a last offensive possession. Lioneers, maybe they're looking for the steal.
Going full court press. So you see Oscar on the ball.
Pressuring the ball. There's an easy steal. Coming the other way with the opening. And the lay-in.
Easy layup.
Evan. Lee with the put in.
Cut to 8.
Ty on the other side, missing that three.
Oh,
Rebound.
No foul calls.
That'll be it. So with that last possession, successful for the Lioneers to get it within single digits. An 8-point lead, Fubon Braves 63, Lioneers 55. One exciting quarter left here in Hsinchu for the preseason warm-up games, the debut of this beautiful arena. Lin Guanlun will try to get his players
we'll
find a way to pull ahead
here by Williams. And the fast break.
We'll go to break.
工程师职业篮球队誓师大会正式开始。我们想告诉大家，我们一切都是来真的。
这个城还靠一支球队，我们非常高兴，我们的家乡终于有了一支职业球队。
我相信呢，这一天呢，是我们台湾篮坛呢史上呢相当重要的一天。我们将一起呢写下新竹工程师最精彩的第一章。
Welcome back to Hsinchu County Stadium, the debut of P.LEAGUE basketball here in the warm-up preseason. Very strategically, Howard.
Yes.
First game here, Lioneers taking on the Formosa Dreamers. Now in the final game as well, this time taking on the Taipei Fubon Braves.
Yeah,
What do we expect to happen in the last fourth quarter?
I know. And I think all the crowds got fired up, and then now they're gonna cheer them on for the last quarter.
Getting fist bumps for league president Chen. Taking in the game right now.
You see Oscar being very aggressive on defense now.
Joseph, double team, but passing out of it. Another steal, Tian
Another
Hao.
steal, Tian Hao. Let's
Now a
see.
foot race. And nicks the
Nice
layup. Whoa, a little bit of
cuts down
tugging
to
around on the
6.
bottom here. Now even more aggressive now.
Oh, we see the young Lioneers. Oh, big, wide
Oscar,
open.
a little bit of elbow to the face, but we will reset here After a flurry, the lead is 65-57 for the Braves.
Still a ball game, Ryan.
Tianhao missed a few open layups, or fast break layups, should I say, in the first game yesterday, converting there. What do the Braves have to do to keep their lead?
Well, they have to minimize their turnover.
Sure. On the other side.
Continue on the rebound. Oh, Joseph thought about it. Okay, runner.
At half
Way
speed.
off.
Look what I found.
Was that a pass, Ryan, or?
It was a shot.
It was a shot.
Added to the rebounding stats. Jian Weilu.
Oh, we see Oscar 1-on-5. He thought the referee was his teammate.
Right now, some murmuring in the crowd. Lioneers very aggressive in the first minute and 11 seconds, trying to jump back into the ball game.
Oscar thought the ref was his teammate.
Maybe they should have color coordinated a little bit better. The referees in black.
Yes.
With a little bit of gold trimming, gold numbers on their back. Lioneers in black and purple.
Yeah. Good
Physical
defense
play
by the Lioneers.
Now breaking open the other way, Oscar.
Let's see what Oscar can do.
Without numbers. Let's see what they do on the secondary break. Jare over here by us in the corner. Up top. Their cut. Foul. No good. But free throws coming up. That number 15, E. Lu Zhe. He'll go to the line. Lu Zhe listed at 6'1" and a half. Very important. 187 centimeters. First free throw is up and rattles around and out.
So the Fubon only had 1 steals, and the Lioneers already have 9.
Right now, Lu Zhe looking for his first points, and he got it. 1 for 2 from the line. Right now, Joseph leading the attack for the Braves.
We hear the crowd cheering defense, defense.
A lot of pressure on the ball. Al Jianhao's turn. Nope, Joseph on the left side.
Ooh,
physical play in the middle.
Yes.
Not called. Joseph able to pass out to a teammate before.
Down defense by the Lioneers.
That shot is up and good.
Ooh, good runner.
Dumble away with a physical play against the smaller guard on him.
The lead's back to 11.
Back into the double digits. Li Jiare with Oscar, a 2-man game. Now they're going to change it to the right side.
Ooh,
opening.
Hard pick.
Not in. So Jin the other way. Crossover. Smarly maintains his dribble and foul going to the hoop. Tianhao, his personal foul number 3 on the game. No one quite so much in foul trouble. Of course, as a reminder, we play 12-minute quarters here in the Plus League.
Jian Weilu with 15 points now, 9 rebounds, almost a double-double.
Number 21, Zheng Xiangjun with 14 points of his own. Second on the Braves, currently on the court. Free throws up and in. Jian Weilu cashing in another opportunity. Free throw is up. 2 for 2.
Good.
So Jianhao will lead the offense this time down. And pick and roll again. Now this top from outside, no good. That was Henry. Now the double team on Joseph.
Yes.
Lioneers trying to recover. Williams unable to close out. That's
good.
A 3. Tumbleaway with another made shot. He has 5 points on the night. Great.
Hard drive, no fouls. Joe's bringing up the ball. 3-on-2.
Spin move. Now losing handles.
Back to
another
Zhang
shot.
Again.
And it's
Bang!
in.
Another 3 by Zhang Puowei.
Ling Wanlun is forced to call timeout here. Taipei Fubon Braves opening up this game 77-58.
Yes.
So after consecutive made 3s, the Lioneers will retreat and try to make their adjustments. Ling Wanlun will lead them out to the timeout. 8 minutes left to play. You're watching Plus League Basketball on YouTube. Cutting out of the team timeout. 8 minutes, 48 seconds left in this game. Game 4 of 4, Plus League preseason action going on. Here in the recently renovated, upgraded Hsinchu Arena, Hsinchu County Arena.
Yeah.
Of course, the Plus League is still young, the Lioneers and the operations are young, so continuous improvements will be made as the weeks go on.
Yeah, and now we're looking at Zhang Wei. He's on a shooting streak. Last 2 threes were made by him. Now it's 77-58.
8 points on the night for Zhang Wei. Local time, about 6:55 for the international audience. Kenny coming through. Of course, got his run at English commentary of basketball in Asia. Now it's our turn, Howard.
Yes, sir.
So, Lioneers with possession.
Oscar will inbound the ball. Williams bring up, back to Oscar.
They were going with a lot of pick and rolls that wasn't creating the opening they wanted. Let's see what they go with here.
Yeah.
Williams. Low post to
shot. Oh, Joe tapped it away. Lioneers remain possession.
Oni-san getting the double team treatment down low. The action is close to us over here.
You see Tianhao getting a lot of minutes played.
Sure. On the east side of the arena, where the English broadcast is, there's a nice feed and finish.
Nice move by San.
I believe he's the biggest player on the court right now.
Yes. With him on the court, rebound stats has been increasing, and then we see some good boards and good putbacks by him. Here we see on the replay.
Big body getting it done. Now can he complete the play? Boom.
Ooh.
Lane violation. He'll get another chance.
Another shot.
One of the opportunities where basketball, it's not an either or situation. It's a either way situation, like football, for example.
Yes.
Where maybe there's a violation on the defense. The quarterback gets a free play.
Yeah.
In basketball, we got the lane violations. If he made it, the referees might have counted it. In any case, the makeup free throw is down. Now 77-61. A 16-point lead for the Braves. They are the veteran team. Yesterday in a tight battle against the Puyuan Air Ape, able to pull off the victory. Now the two teams trying to get 2 wins on the weekend.
With a drive, no good.
With only 8 minutes
the
left.
Kings bring up the ball. And
Lioneers need to find their offensive flow.
yeah.
This time
Also, they need to turn up their defense more.
Right now with 3 front court players on the game.
Foul and one. Yes, sir. It's an and one. You see the crowd cheering him up.
Kenny over there playing it cool. Done that plenty of times. Well, now the Fubon Braves will call timeout.
Yeah.
Coach Zhu unhappy with what he's seeing.
Here we see Wu Yongren, who used to play for the Chinese Taipei as well, who used to play for the Fubon. with their starting point guard. I believe him being on the coaching staff alongside with Wei Wei and Xu Jingze, their head coach. It's going to be a good year, good coaching year for them.
Though they might be behind, there's plenty of highlights to show off of the young Lioneers. That flowing hair matching the mane of the lion.
Yes.
Very cool. So give you some context about basketball here in Asia. The ASEAN Basketball League, ABL, was founded in 2009, but this year play has halted due to COVID-19. So the previous season that was going on, 9 teams played in the league, including the Formosa Dreamers and recently the Taipei Fubon Braves, who joined last year and into their season going on. Also part of the league, Hong Kong Eastern, Kuala Lumpur Dragons, Macau Black Bears, Macau Wolf Warriors, Saigon Heat, San Miguel Alab Filipinas, and the Singapore Slingers. We wish everyone affected by COVID-19, infected by the very scary virus, quick recovery, and for everyone to collaborate and find the best way to prevent the virus from spreading.
Yes, sir. Well, Taiwan has been doing a good job keeping everybody safe.
Sure. Measures including all visitors, all travelers, I guess I shouldn't say visitors, should be all Taiwanese coming back to Taiwan have to quarantine for 14 days.
14 days, correct. Well, it seems like another
foul on this side.
Yeah.
Some Chen Lihuan coming over Zheng Xiangjun with an apology. Raised his hand right away. Besides that, well, you're in quarantine. They actually get your phone number and get your regular symptom updates.
Yes.
You also have to take your own temperature. You have to be isolated. Food has to be delivered.
Baseline.
A little off.
Good.
Now the Lioneers coming the other way. Big events like these, everyone's got to check their IDs and cell phone numbers in as well in case we need a contact trace. But right now, Joseph bringing the ball down on the right side.
Yeah, so with this kind of precaution, ooh, Joseph with a 3.
Crossover after the pick.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like the Lioneers a little bit dragging on the floor. It'll be most of these guys' first time playing a 48-minute basketball
Fubon
game.
is a very experienced team with some veterans. Taiwan Chen and Joseph himself played for Fubon for a couple of years. Ling Mengxue, Zhang Guowei. So for the youngsters, I believe it'll be a good experience for them. Ball swings to outside to Joe.
Getting the double team treatment. There's San coming down the other way. Oscar, spin move, and block shot. Joseph's getting the better of him. Oscar a little too fancy doing the spin move and behind the head layup.
Baseline 3-pointer, good. We see Ling Zijie cheering on his teammate. I believe the crowd would like to see Ling Zijie return on the court.
For sure. Popular basketball player, getting his start with the Taiwan Beer team in the Super Basketball League. Also getting his shot in the CBA.
He was a teammate of Charles Chen, the president of P.LEAGUE.
Sam with a 3. Returns the favor. So in the early going, the Lioneers just had a slight advantage. Third quarter, of course, the Braves knocking in consecutive 3s to break open this game. Now Joseph pressured by Oscar.
Nearly a turnover, recovered. Ball goes back to Joseph.
Getting double teamed here, Williams.
Oh, okay, fast break, 1-on-2.
Foul, and one. Lee Wan, Calvin. The third and 1 opportunity for the Lioneers.
Yes.
Catching his breath right now.
Still a ball game, Ryan. 5:37 left.
Down to 13-point of an advantage for the Braves. Looks like we have a little stoppage in play. Right now, us on the TV side enjoying the replays.
The two backcourt, William, Tian Hao, actually three, including Gao Guohao, playing very aggressive defense, causing many turnovers.
Perhaps Coach Lin Guanlun giving them those instructions going down the stretch. Right now, Oscar on the bench. The Lioneers with a more traditional 2-guard and 3 big setup.
Smart.
All over Smart. Ball going in the backcourt. Steal attempt, no good. Down low, and look what I found.
For number 21, Zhen Xiangjun.
6'9", 205 centimeter forward. Found the court. Li Huan cutting to the hoop. Xiangjun disagreeing with that call. You heard a little bit of laughter around our area in the VIP section.
Yeah, that's a good spin move.
Tripping call, whether intentional or not, is still a tripping call.
Yep. 2 free throws coming up.
First one's good. Li Huan enjoying his time playing in front of the home fans. He himself out of Hsinchu. Second free throw, rattles around and in.
Now lead cut down to 12. 5 minutes left, fourth quarter.
Lioneers going to their zone, which was so effective yesterday, but turning it on a little bit later in the ball game. 5 minutes left to play. To the corner, there's an open shot. Rattles in and out. Jiahao collects the rebound and foul before the break starts.
Foul by Guo Shaojie.
So far, the two teams cordial after some fouls. A little bit of patting around, apologies. I wonder if they'll feel this way after 8 regular season matchups.
Yeah.
When we get started.
Now, Fubon's over the limit.
Good call. The Lioneers with only 2 team fouls themselves.
Yeah.
So we hope with the top of Taiwanese basketball getting the P.LEAGUE professional league treatment that the entire pipeline will be improved.
Yeah.
The DJ turning up the sound here.
Yeah.
Fans turning up their energy as well. Braves trying to break the pressure.
Yeah, recovering very quickly on the defense.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Now, drive, kick.
Swing to the top, drive.
The floater, he's open. And up and again, no good. Set.
And with the rebound, Jiahao,
no look pass. And he slides in. Henry.
The crowds are on their feet, cheering up for the Lioneers.
Li Jiarui Evan. Now, within 8.
Ooh.
Tip pass
by William.
Still with possession. Now the Lioneers scrambling. Smart doesn't realize they have the advantage. Will face up against Williams. Giving it up. Jump stop.
Good
and just missed.
By Xiao.
Lioneers with a chance to get it even closer.
Yes.
Trying to get into the 80s. Williams.
Crossover by Williams. Ooh, an offensive foul. The fans are booing very loud. It could have gone both ways.
Well, close to a 50-50 call. Let's see it here. Got a little bit of hand fighting.
Yeah, that was close.
And the pass in the last play. Jiahao with a beautiful find.
Yeah.
And Evan
take
skillfully maneuvering around the defender. They didn't want to commit an offensive foul there.
Them on too.
He's over there by the Lioneers bench. There's pass inside and out.
Oh, baseline, wide open 3.
In and out. The Lioneers getting lucky.
The block. The
Two
ref called it a foul. Again, the crowd is booing. So you feel the intensity. That's what you call it, a home court advantage.
It looked like a foul to me on the arm. Indeed. Lioneers lucky to not get. Lucky to avoid the 3-pointers going down for the Braves. That's kind of been key for this run.
Now the crowd distracting. Number 21.
Shot goes up and in. So it's a 9-point game. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left to go. Number 21's in. Xiangjun with 17 points and 12 rebounds on the night. 5 fouls though. Got to keep your eye on that one.
Possessions, Fubon has been pulled from the outside.
Crashing the boards might be their best option.
Yeah.
So done with 5 fouls. Got to keep a look if they go to him here.
Sam wants the ball. Now they're swinging back out, back to Williams.
Done with a good steal on this side. So Evan with a short.
Oh, no
Too
good.
short.
Fubon seems like they're slowing it down.
With just about 3 minutes to play.
Quick pick
Up
and
top.
roll. Another wide open baseline.
Beautiful tic-tac-toe.
Good ball movement by the Fubon Braves.
This time Williams brings it down. Lioneers trying to get back. Swinging it up top. Jiahong.
Oh.
Inside move. Evan. Lots of
Evan.
pressure. No look pass and a doozy.
Easy two.
Add 1 assist to the Lioneers.
Yeah.
Down by 10. Still gonna have a lot of work to do. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left.
They better play lockdown D now.
From the top with the key. Now down low tight.
Oh,
Taking on Williams.
Good
the
cut.
cutter. It's up and in.
Nice floater.
Lioneers caught looking a little bit.
2 minutes.
Right now, no subs on the floor.
San wanting the ball down low.
Unable to get it
the
down.
other side.
San needs to do a better job sealing out his defender. Right now the cut in.
Oh, no look.
The shot is no good. Li Huan unable to hit there.
Okay.
Now on the other way.
They really need a steal.
Tingun, the pick, passing it around.
But we see the Fubon milking the clock.
6 seconds left on the clock. The shot from outside, just missed. Lioneers kind of catching a break there. And the oop.
Oh, good.
Nope, brought down. Li Huan, up and in.
Lihon the king.
A 10-point game with only 1 minute and
Yes.
21 seconds left. Lioneers backing off from the pressure.
We still have a chance. We got to turn up the defense, get a couple of steals.
A 10-point game. Both teams now in the bonus. Ty with beautiful overhead pass. Lioneers have to foul.
It's a foul. 2 shots coming.
Right now, tough situation for the Lions. Not a lot of time left. A lot of
Yeah.
score to make up. They've shown good fight in this 4th quarter.
Now Oscar checking back into the game.
Going a little smaller now.
They might.
Li Huan exiting the court. Maybe for the last time, getting a healthy applause from the crowd.
Yep.
Certainly had a good showing this weekend. 16 points tonight. 5 personal fouls, though.
Chen Xiangju made it first. We have 4 shooters on the court for the Lioneers.
call.
Oscar and William.
So a full timeout for the Lioneers. They still retain their short 30-second timeout. Of course, with the modified rules in the Plus League, hope to make the game more exciting, giving players a little bit more control.
Yes.
And the coaches able to go to the monitor for challenges. In addition to the referees checking the monitors on their own.
Yeah.
So listening in to the timeout right now,
Lin Guanren's drawing up a play.
calling for some kind of special.
Yes.
Maybe a Hsinchu special. So Howard, I asked before, and I think it's important for everyone to think of their favorite Taiwanese food when they go on air. You got a pick, personal favorite?
I think my personal favorite would be Lu Rou.
Okay, good choice. Minced meat, pork over rice. All the fans entering the arena get a free bag of kwai kwai, popular snack here. Making me really hungry, but we are just about done here. Barring any overtime, we will finish off the action here.
Yeah, with 1 minute, close to 1 minute left.
Over on the other side for the Braves, Coach Shi addressing his team, suggesting that they be patient, set a lot of screens, try to create an opening.
For the shooters on the court, yes.
Right now, Li Huan over here on our side, talking it over with the referees. Perhaps his night might be over.
Yeah. And during the timeouts, I see Wu Daihao talking to the Lioneer centers, giving them some tips.
Wu Daihao, the captain of the Lioneers, out of action for today's game, kind of nursing a bump he received yesterday. All right, Tianhao will inbound on our side. Close by, Evan, Li Jiarui. Moving over to set a screen. Kind of a long developing play that doesn't go anywhere.
Oscar goes on top.
San with a handoff. The shot is up. No good. Braves retain possession. Lioneers backing up. Let's see if they can finish off this game with a good defensive possession and maybe a score on the other end. So the Braves pass.
Oh, good interception.
And a nice pass. Oscar kind of losing the handle.
Back to the middle.
Williams.
To Williams, go baseline.
With no fear. Oh, ball tipped away.
Good tip by Oscar. Tianhao.
Scrambling. And still.
Kick ball violation.
So the ball will stay over here. Just under 30 seconds left in the game. And a timeout for the Lioneers trying to set something up. I don't believe that is a short one. A short timeout, the referees would each hand touching their shoulders. Looking over here. It is indeed actually a short 30-second timeout. The crowd on hand, not as big as yesterday's, but probably a little bit more lively, wouldn't you say, Howard?
Yes. During each free throw, we do see all the crowd distracting the Fubon players. And then when we have a good defensive play or even a power move, a quick layup, we do see the crowd standing up, clapping and cheering.
So with the last 2 minutes, the timeout, short timeout, and the challenge will roll over to overtime if that should happen in the Plus League. Haven't seen it yet. But if they use it in the fourth quarter, you lose it.
You see Zheng Wending here.
Famous for sporting long hair.
Yeah.
Not suiting up, even though he's on the roster for the Braves. We'll look forward to his debut in a future game. 6'9" center. Over here after the timeout, Tianhao again inbounding the ball. Looks like the coach is trusting with that duty. We got a 3-stack here. Williams up top. I wonder if we'll get the final countdown here.
A quick hard pick by San.
Way short.
San has a rebound. Reverse,
unable to
no
lay it
good.
in. Williams coming in there to cause a distraction. And there it is, the final countdown. Can't go in a Taiwanese basketball game without the final countdown,
yes,
of course.
Ryan. This is what everybody's familiar with.
It looks like the Braves will dribble out the clock.
Coaches shaking hands.
That'll be the game 4 of Plus League basketball here in Hsinchu Arena, Hsinchu County Arena. Very exciting development here in Taiwan. Professional basketball making its return after a 20-year hiatus in a different form. Of course.
We finish up with Fubon Brave versus Lioneer in November. Fubon's going to have their pre-game played in Heping 体育馆.
The highest scoring quarter was in the fourth. The Braves scoring 30, the Lioneers scoring 26, but it wasn't enough. 93-81 is the final score. And the playing crowd will slowly make their way out. Encourage them to buy some new Lioneers merchandise.
Yes.
And of course,
and some corn on the cob maybe.
Corn on the cob may be a great option as well.
Yes.
But in any case, Lioneers basketball will get going their inaugural season just like the league.
I think this is a good learning experience for the young Lioneers. You're playing against Fubon, a veteran team.
好，我们在这边访问到的是祥俊。
Now we have
先
a
来谈一下
courtside
这两天
interview.
的热身赛打下来，教
Number
练给你们
21, Jack
发挥的
曾祥军
空间。那打下来的
Getting
心
a
得
word
是什么？
from the play-by-play guy on the Mandarin
第
side.
一次跟第二次打职业赛，就是自己也很兴奋，就是
Expressing his excitement to be on the floor.
磨练吧，对吧？因为刚好
Pro
我们
League
队上的老将，一些老大哥都受伤，所以我们就
He's brought up that a lot of the veterans are
今
nursing
天有这
injuries.
个20分14篮板的表
And
现，这个成绩
he'll get the chance to shine here
那
with
你觉
his
得今
other
天打起来
young
明显的比
teammates.
昨天打得更好的原因是什么？
Asked about how he's played better
观众
today.
也越来越多，然后让我们就是打得更热血这样。
好，那队
Pointing
友
out
简伟如
the
其实也
lively
讲出
crowd
了
for the
24
second
的
game.
成绩，你觉得你跟他的配合，今天打起来的感觉怎么样？
因为伟如他就是很上场，可以
How he works with 伟如。
不管是分球还是自己的投篮，都是很棒的有攻击的进攻选手。
简伟如 number 2 of course,
就喜欢
Luis
就是可以跟他
for the Braves.
It's easy to play with Wei
好，
Ru
最后来
because
讲
with
一
all
下
the
Plus League 这个新的联盟，有什么话利用镜头跟球迷朋友讲一下，呼吁他们多多进场来帮你们加油。
Now we're
就
addressing
希望就
the
是
TV audience and YouTube audience.
可以就是让我们就是球员，然后进场来帮我们加油这样。
He encourages
好，谢谢
everyone
祥
to
军，
come
谢
to
谢，恭喜
the
你们赢球。
games in person,
好，
cheer
最
the
后
teams
呢
on.
这个
Yes,
成绩
everybody
呢是
should
要恭喜
definitely
富邦
come
士在热身赛
experience
拿
the
下了2
new
连胜。那我们休息一
gym
下，
and
再回
then
到
watch
最新
them
的
play
全新
in
联盟
live
Plus League。
actions.
So before we go to break, before finally wrapping up Plus League action here, we'll be right back. Plus League basketball wrapping up here for opening weekend in Hsinchu County Arena. Howard, after a busy weekend of 4 games, any thoughts?
I thought all 4 teams demonstrate, they all play very well, regardless of who won the game or who, But I think, especially for the Lioneers, like I mentioned before, the youngster, and then tonight we see Gao Guohao also play very good defense on the Fubon guards, and then he's shooting in a quite high percentage. Also, Fubon also did very well on the boards. We see a huge difference on the boards. Maybe that's one of the factors helping them stealing the wins.
Yes, indeed. 53 rebounds for the Braves, only 33 for the Lioneers. The shooting percentage also a big difference, 46% to 36.9. Equal number of three-pointers. A little bit more turnovers for the Braves, of course, caused by the Lioneers' active hands.
Yes.
So heading into the future of Plus League basketball, November 7th and 8th at Huping Arena. Excited to check out the future of the league as we continue on. Howard,
Yes.
excited to be here, of course.
It's my honor to broadcast alongside with Ryan and be in this new stadium.
That's right. So my final thoughts, I'm also very excited, along with everybody. We are ready for the next era of basketball in Taiwan. Thanks for tuning to everyone. Thanks to YouTube for putting on Plus League basketball.
Yes, thanks.